You should have acted. They're already here. The Elder Scrolls told of their return. Their defeat was merely a delay. Till the time after Oblivion opened. When the sons of Skyrim would spill their own blood. But no one wanted to believe they even existed. And when the truth finally dawns, it dawns in fire. But there's one they fear. In their tongue, he is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Serana's Island lore again. This time, yep, not history. Let's see. It's time for another Serana Island lore. Today, it will be about the different flora and fauna here on Solstheim. Also, this will be the second to last one, as after government and religion, it will be fully covered. Flora first, as it's quite short. Flora. While Solstheim's fauna seems unique, the flora is not so much mirroring that seen in Cyrodiil and Skyrim, which makes sense considering its location. Southern Solstheim served as the home of both the Hirstang Forest and the Isenfire Plains. The former is an expansive forest, filled with thickets of pine trees. Many creatures live in these woods, and all Imperial-based settlements live in this area. Belladonna berries are grown here as well, and have an affinity in magic. The Isenfire Plains is when conditions in Solstheim change between the Hirstang and the frozen north. All throughout the plains and even areas of Hirstang are hollyberries, a widespread shrub that is used in alchemy for their frost resistance. However, among these plants is an extremely rare plant known as the wolfsbane, a flower that is known for its strength against werewolves. Wolfsbane is used as a cure for lycanthropy, more than just a werewolf. Some groups, such as the Order of the Silver Dawn, grown them, but most people seek these plants out. The only flower grows in Solstheim, and that is on the summit of Fitcald Peak. Wolfsbane is even made into incense, which is then used into making skin changer style of armor, one that worshippers of Hircine typically wear. When the Red Year had occurred, the geography of southern Solstheim had changed drastically, one that resembles the volcanic wastes of Morrowind. All throughout the landscape, there are sites of ruined trees, even a much rarer occurrence of a burnt spriggan, which is self-explanatory. Instead of mighty pines, emperor parasols dot the landscape, along with the illustrious House Telvanni Tower, Tel Mithrin, which is made of the typical Telvanni mushroom. Scathecraw had begun to grow in patches throughout Raven Rock and the remaining forest between Isenfir and Tel Mithrin. Ashen grass pods are developed throughout the coast, and ash yam had become minor produce in the House Redoran-occupied Raven Rock. While southern Solstheim's climate changed, northern Solstheim's had remained intact, sharing much of the similarities it had in the Third Era, year 427. The Isenfire Plains were only minorly affected, as it resembles a more temperate climate as seen in Falkreath Hold or Hrothgar. Okay, the flora part is now complete. Let's move on to the fauna part. This will be a little longer, and though I have to reach out to other books for some of it, I will try and cover everything that we are not familiar with, and not just that which is unique to Solstheim, such as the various creatures brought over from the rest of Morrowind, since they are quite alien to our senses. Fauna. Reeklings and bristlebacks. In Tamriel, the goblin is a common creature. However, areas such as Skyrim do not have any known goblin tribes in their land. Solstheim has a unique variant of goblins known as the Reeklings, or more appropriately, ice goblins. But we have personally encountered goblins along the southern mountains of Skyrim, so what the lore has to say isn't always correct. Reeklings are more or less similar to their mainland counterpart, but they are much smaller and utilize makeshift spears and shields, with the former being small enough to be used as arrows by regular-sized people. According to Skal myth, the Reeklings are descendants of the Snow Elves, who once ruled over Skyrim. The construct redoubts throughout northern Solstheim, built out of sticks and leather. They are a constant threat of the Skal, having at one point conquered Thirsk Mead Hall. Ruins and caves such as Falbtarts or Ben Kongarika are used by the Reeklings. While the Reeklings are known for being from Solstheim, they have roots in the mainland, and not just from the primary goblin race. Reeklings are often seen taming the bristleback, a variant of boar that lives on Solstheim. They are known for being vicious, even to the Nords of Thirsk. They are commonly hunted for their meat, but the Reeklings use them as battle mounts. Graal and Udirfrykte. The trolls of Solstheim have a distinction between them and their mainland cousins, but this more so in their appearance, or in some cases, their reputation. In the frozen north of the Mosrings lies the Graal, a hulking ice troll that has frozen spikes on their back, as well as long white hair. They are vicious but not different than the common troll. Like other trolls, the Graal has a weakness to fire. This is due to their regenerative healing, which does not work well with burns. The Skal have their own speculations on the Graal, wondering whether they are evil spirits or just simply a great beast. Their claws are said to rend armor and tear into flesh, and are known to attack either alone or in a pack. While the Graal were feared by the Skal, the Udirfrykte holds a much worse reputation, dating back to the original founding of the Thirsk tribe of Nords. An Udirfrykite is not limited to Solstheim, but they are associated with the island. An Udirfrykte is known to be spotted as far as the Gerald Mountains in Cyrodiil, or the Pale in Skyrim. They are formidable creatures that live in isolation. The first known Udirfrykte was found in the early Third Era when the Thirsk Mead Hall was constructed. Awakened from the caves of Fjalding, the Udirfrykte wreaked havoc on the Mead Hall. In terms of appearance, the Udirfrykte looks similar to most trolls. The legendary beast that destroyed Thirsk was sealed back into its prison by the Nordic wizard, Eldred Icelight. This beast, in particular, originates from Cyrodiil, where the mother was last located. Though a footnote in one of my old books states that they heard from the leader of the Thirsk Mead Hall that the Nerevarine took care of the Udirfrykte in the year 428, in the brief time he was on the island. So does this creature still exist? Who knows? Ash creatures. Red Mountain on the subcontinent of Vardenfell is the largest volcano in Tamriel, taking a massive portion of Vardenfell. Even deep in the dwarven mines, ash creatures exist in the area, such as the ash zombie or the ash vampire. But when the eruption of Red Mountain, colloquially known as the Red Year, occurred, the district of Vardenfell was obliterated, and surrounding areas such as Solstheim and Stonefalls were heavily affected. The Hirstang forest of Solstheim was wrecked, leaving open ash plains where the stalwart trees once stood. With this came Heartstones, which originate from Red Mountain itself, and contains traces of the power from the heart of Lorkhan. Regardless, the Heartstones brought the inception of a creature known as the Ash Spawn, hulking creatures made from the bones of those that died in the Red Year, covered in layers of ash.
Oof.
Lurker. For this one, I had to broaden my research from personal experience, as well as more recent tomes, since it wasn't in the main lore. Solstheim has held influence from the Daedric princes throughout history, considering the island's very isolated and nowhere nature. In recent years, the Daedric prince of the forbidden knowledge, Hermaeus Mora, has his influence featured in Solstheim through his champion, Miraak. When the latter attempted to claim the island, his brainwashed followers built small pools around the Allmaker stones, reminiscent of the ones seen throughout the islands of Apocrypha. Out of these pools appear lurkers, large, amphibious-esque creatures that serve as guardians of the forbidden knowledge. In their home, they skulk around the winding and stretching halls amidst the endless green sea. They spew large woads of tentacles from their mouths, spit hunks of acid, and sweep enemies with their long arms. They are quite formidable enemies and make useful bodyguards. Frost Giant. The giants of Tamriel have a unique culture, and even an undiscussed history that has largely been forgotten, such as considered a sect of the original Atmarans, and the history surrounding Sinmur, the chieftain of the giants. Some of the most obscure creatures of Tamriel are variations of the giants, such as the giantess and the frost giants. Frost giants are a rare group of giants that live in the deep mountains of Tamriel, in the Deep Reach, and the Mosring Mountains, or Ensleth Valley, of Solstheim. Frost giants resemble a regular giant, except for their head, which has 4 eyes and large horns. They live in complete and utter isolation in the Druidak Mountains, or the Mosrings. Of the frost giants, the giant known as Karstag is the most well-known, previously residing in the frozen castle Karstag, where he had several Reekling servants. Karstag was among the greatest warriors of Solstheim that partook in the Blood Moon prophecy. Unfortunately for him, he died during Hircine's hunt in the late Third Era. Ashhopper. Ashhoppers bear a resemblance to the common scrib in Vardenfell. They will attack people if they get too close to their position, rising out of the ash. They tend to attack in groups, but sometimes alone, running right up to you. Once dead, they often fall apart into pieces. If they get too hurt, they will attempt to flee the defender. They may also afflict one with the Droop's disease. It's not uncommon for a group of ash hoppers to fight amongst themselves. They are so aggressive. The Felsard Tern. Felsard Terns are native to the island of Solstheim. Felsard Terns, as their name implies, can be found most commonly on the Felsard coast, as well as other places around the island. Felsard Terns are graceful seabirds that soar over Solstheim's rugged, ash-strewn and frozen coasts. With sleek bodies, long pointed wings and forked tails, they sport a faint ashen sheen on their feathers, adapting to the island's volcanic environment. During breeding season, a dark cap crowns their heads, and their sharp, keening cries pierce the misty air. These agile flyers dive with precision into the icy waters of the Sea of Ghosts to snatch fish, their primary prey. Nesting in colonies on Solstheim's rocky cliffs and beaches, Felsard Terns fiercely defend their territories against other birds, their calls blending with the howl of the island's bitter winds. There are ancient reports of these birds being common in Atmora as well, before the Nords abandoned those frozen wastes. They may well still be there today. Netch. Netch, or netches, are jellyfish-like creatures that are herded and bred like cattle, similar to gar. Although they possess a somewhat jellyfish-like appearance, they exist entirely out of water, sustained by internal sacs of magic vapors. The female is referred to as the Betty Netch, while the male is referred to as the Bull Netch. The child is referred to as a Netch calf. They are peaceful toward other creatures, unless provoked. Betty Netch. The Betty Netch is the female of the Netch. They are smaller than the Bull Netch, male, but are much more easily provoked through aggression. The Betty Netch has a light, translucent cap surrounding a dark tan shell, while having 4 distinct tentacles at the bottom. Bull Netch. The Bull Netch are the males of the Netch. Bull Netch are greater in size and sometimes have a poisonous attack. They have a tannish shell, while having a purple skin under the shell. Bull Netch also have 6 tentacles compared to the females that have only 4. They also are greater in numbers than the Betty Netch. Armor usage. Netch skin is leathery in nature, and is often harvested to make armor, as well as shields, particularly in Morrowind. Netch leather is often said to sting the skin when it is worn. Nixhound. Nixhounds are medium-sized arthropods, somewhat resembling hounds native to the province of Morrowind. They hunt in packs, and generally inhabit the Badlands of Morrowind. They have also been known to be captured and domesticated in Morrowind by bandits and others of that sort, whether for the purpose of combat, guards, entertainment, or simply as pets. They are carnivores and cause many problems for the common people of Morrowind. The meat of Nixhounds is known to be tender and sweet. Origin. Nixhounds were originally created by one of the god kings of the tribunal, Vivek, as instruments of war. They were used by Morrowind to hunt Drogs in a time-lost campaign against the Altmer of the Sea. It can be assumed that they were let free or escaped, and thereby began to populate the province, and were later brought north to Solstheim, after the Dunmer began to populate the island. Okay, and now that is it for Serana's island lore when it comes to flora and fauna. The next and final lore will be about the island's government and religion.
Great job as usual, love.
Thanks, love. I try.
Okay, let us go in. Rothman's Barrow. You say that there won't be any fighting of ghosts, but I can still see they're fighting. Fighting will probably happen because this is a, I can use these gold. I have nothing to make. If I had stuff to make with anything other than the barding, then it would be worth getting things. But it's really not. My skill is already as good as it will get. So, let me see again. I have already taken all the ebony off Princess. I have ebony ore, so that's like 11.5. I suppose I could go back down into the mines. There was one section I didn't mine. But I was... You know what, I might be able to get a few from that and still buy some from the smith in Ravenrock. That was my hope for the day, but Miraak had other plans for me. Again. I have to watch how many dragons I kill unless I want to face Miraak sooner. But that wouldn't be bad, would it? Oh, this is unusual.
Let's just keep moving.
Oh, wait for the water to go down. Okay. It is your chance to be judged. Ultimate healing. Yes, there it is. Potion of the Defender. Ultimate stamina. I used one up.
So I just need to take hold of it.
It is up to you.
You seek my blessing for the leadership of Thirsk Hall?
I do. It is I, Bujold. You blessed me in the past, and now I've rid the Hall of Reeklings and returned it to its rightful owners.
And well it is that this has happened. But I have always watched, and know that it was your softness that led to your own exile. You allowed your fellow warriors to grow weak, while the dangers around you mounted.
Then, the leadership is not mine?
No. Nor is there any among you fit to serve.
Good. I don't want it either.
Abandoned in the wilderness, it is better to have no leader than a poor one.
Unless he referred to just the meat people
That
among
was
Thirsk.
a little embarrassing.
Well, what are you going to do now?
The only thing I can do. I need to return to Thirsk. No matter what Rothman says, we need a leader. And I'm still the best person for that.
You'll go against Rothman's wishes. It might doom your place. It might doom Thirsk.
Look what's happened to us so far under his watchful eye. He gave his blessing to all the leaders who brought us to this point. Anyway, he's dead and we're alive. It's time to begin a new tradition for Thirsk, and I'm going to do that. All I need is for you to back me up. You don't even need to lie. Just don't tell anyone else what you heard here.
I don't really like lying. On the other hand, I don't want to be the master of Thirsk because I know that's coming. As soon as I touch the ask and say, "You are worthy." No, but maybe I can and then delegate it to her. Wouldn't that be the same thing? But at least it's the honorable route. Honest? Really? Honorable is also being true, right? I can't let you lead Thirsk.
I was afraid you might say that. Well, looks as though I'll have to prove my mettle against you now.
That was stupid.
We'll take them on together.
Ah, you stupid woman! You didn't have to lose your life. You've had a husband,
Do you
know.
need something? Very well.
That was really stupid. I never expected her to do that. Alright, give me the leadership. Oh, I touch it and nothing happens. Maybe because I'm not part of it. Oh, for the love of gods, don't send me back to Thirsk and they'll tell me I have to come back here to touch the axe. Whatever. She was not worthy. They're going to hate me back there, won't they? No, they shouldn't. Because I did the honorable thing. And Nords are about honor. I didn't ask her to attack me. What she should have done is just step down and said, okay then. I guess I won't lead Thirsk. The day is getting on. Magnus is going down. Alright, we need that dragon shout, and we've already killed the dragon unless another one has taken up residence there. Deathbrand treasure to find more. There's supposed to be one up here. Oh, you just gotta look on the map. There's supposed to be one over here somewhere. Where bore? Oh, I should have gone to Skull Village for that. Well, we have to go back anyways after we get... Search the island for Stalhrim. Wasn't this island up here full of Stalhrim, or one of these? Okay, what is it? The word of power. Let's get this word of power and then maybe we can find a... Really come to not like sleeping. But maybe it will take me down to Raven Rock. Or to right by the Skull Village where I want to be. It's helped me as much as hindered me. Becoming Miraak's slave. But maybe with this shout I can start... Okay, yeah. Because it will take me to one of the temples or the stones and then I will shout it down. Destroy it. But I have to get that shout first. I think it's over there. This is where we went to Castle Karstag. That's it, right there. Which I don't plan to return to. That's some Reekling nest. That was an attractive Nord woman. I actually found her attractive. I don't like doing that. Stupid, stupid decision on her part. Black rabbits up here. Wonder if that is the highest point in all of the island. Okay, so we saw this place, but I was half blind at the time, so I couldn't really do much. Oof. I hear the word wall. Ooh. Alright. Ugh. Takes me so long. Come on. Do something. Make up your mind. Where are you going? Well, I've softened them up for you guys. Stupid thing. Oh, which reminds me I need to recharge my weapon. Let us fill it up with things that don't fully recharge it. I think I have a petty, don't I? Pretty sure I have one. There. Right, we're back here. Get the word. Alright, give me the word. Earthbend will. You know what? I needed that dragon shout, or the soul. I think I have an extra soul. Okay, dragon. Dragon aspect. So I have 3 dragon souls. Bend will. The voice bends the very stones to the Dovahkiin's will. As it gains power, animals, people, and even dragons must do his or her bidding? I guess. Yes. Well, I don't have many souls left. Who are you? Well, that is a interesting place to be buried, but all the birds can come down and peck all the flesh off of you. Iron swords. Couldn't have been that good of a warrior. Iron. I had better than that when I came to back to Skyrim. Alright, that is now done. What is next? Sleep? I've got other things. I want to see what that is over there. It's not even listed on my map. Okay. Castle Karstag Caverns? Castle Karstag Ruins. I think that there's 2 things. There's get the ebony. Get the Stalhrim, not the ebony. Deathbrand treasure and Stalhrim. Wait for messages from Rallis. Okay, Stalhrim is close by. We can do that in the morning, but maybe not. I'm not exactly tired either. Might as well go and do what I can. But I want to see what this is. What is this thing over here? Never seen anything like it. Is this some kind of cave? Ooh, burnt corpses. Oh, it's like a portal. It's like an Oblivion gate. Can't go in. I say this has something to do with Hermaeus Mora. Look at the color. Disgusting. Hermaeus Mora seems to be really imprinted on this island. There's no history of that, though. At least that I am aware of. Alright, Princess, you're here. I'm not climbing up the mountain. Kind of going along the coast. But if it's a rocky coast, that won't do. So... okay, so that's where we're gonna go. And I need the map. Deathbrand. Okay, so it's just north of the river over there and west of the mountains. River's here. Right by Domspathar. Huh, maybe it would be a buried chest. Anyways, that's what we have to do. This way, past Castle Karstag. Oh, there's a great big crevasse here. Too bad I couldn't fly you over there. Alright, that is death. Getting hungry. Alto wine, cooked boar meat. I should eat more. Cooked pogfish? Sure. Fish and pork. Mmm.
What?
Whoa.
Nah!
I overshot a little. Alright, princess, now come. There's got to be a big drop soon. Is Grawl over there or trolls? Fighting something. Maybe reavers or I don't know. What is that? It's like a spirit. Somebody's ghost. I've seen this back home in Skyrim. You just looking forlornly out there? Did you lose your life out on the water? Or did you... Oof, that's death down there. Oh, why is this place so high? Alright, spirit, I'll let you be. How close am I? Whoa, it just... I've got to find a way down. There are places where I can say maybe I will be able to make it, but this gives me the feeling that nope, this is death. Try it, you will die. And become like that man there. What spirit? Ay, ay, ay. Ah. Little docks. Won't any ice do? It's got to be special ice to be Stalhrim. Lots of ice around here. Reavers. Hey, take this. Oh, no. Yes, yes, yes. To your death. Or at least if he survives somehow to a place I can't get to him. Ah. See? They die before I can even hit them. Too slow. Or you could say maybe I'm just too powerful. They just decide I'm not going to get hit by that sword and just die instead. Oof. Too bad I don't have like a Featherfall spell. Or that I could ride my own dragon. Maybe this goes down. Looks like it does. Hey, this is the Reclaim camp. Yeah, we're right by Domspathar. This island is not very big. These Reclings are hostile, I think. Or they were. Okay, they are. This is not good arrows for little things that move about fast. Oof. So that would have been me if I tried to jump down off the cliff. Kick the bucket. You wouldn't happen to have anything that I could use, would you? How about a barrel full of leeks? I assume that you know these ones, Redcap. Whoa, whoa! That's how it is, huh? See? Again. Again! They just died before I can hit them. I think they just give up.
Not Redcaps.
I know what's coming, so they just decide to die before I can even strike them. I will go with that. Hey, is this the one that kicked off? Maybe not.
You won't leave here alive.
No, it's not. Bandits, Reavers, pirates, all the same. I think you're the one I should... Ah. How was the fall? You shouldn't have survived that. Maybe he had healing potions. A lot of them do. Alright, where's the Stalhrim now? Ooh, those are some big mud crabs. Please don't push me.
Frostcap, cold as ice.
There's another one over there. Got it. I hit it so hard it flew into the water. Could use some charging. That is a big mud crab. This is one of the bigger ones I've ever seen.
I was hoping it wouldn't smell this bad.
What? You're smelling the dead horker. Is that it? Looks like it. I can see some kind of Nordic ruins over there. Leeks, where are you? Fish. Everything but leeks. Just need leeks for my stew. Huh. That's a glacier. Fish barrel. Not what I want. Stalhrim shield? Well, I can make light armor with it, but I want heavy. Hey, who just leaves gold here?
Have to worry about being ugly ever again.
Are you saying you killed it because it's ugly? That's not very nice. Ah, look at this. Surprised I haven't come across more of them on today. When I was out. Maybe there was some, but I didn't even see it. Okay. Where's the Stalhrim? Oh, I can fish here. I can't even see fish in this part of the sea. Please don't mess up my fishing line. Ooh. I have caught baby mud crabs before. Arctic grayling. Serana, please stop doing that.
So, what's on your mind?
Okay, you're really distracting me.
Ready when you are.
Yeah. I'm not ready. Can I fish for a few minutes, please? Between you and your summonings that you do. No. Just please stop. I think she wants me to keep going. Is that like a cave entrance on that iceberg island over there, or is that just rock? Ah, oh whatever. Time to stop. You brought me bad luck, wife. Never get in front of someone who's fishing. Right. There's somebody standing there. But I happen to know that these stupid blood horkers will attack. Whoa! I thought that should have hit. Okay, so should that have.
What? No!
Alright, who are you? Whoa, I'm sinking! Ah. I think I might have got him. Who is this? I don't know. Constance, you're in the way.
What? No!
Okay, we just need to get the Stalhrim. What do we have here? Looks like a suit of armor. Oop, this is what I want. Huh. Okay, but Daedric Battle Axe of the Inferno. I wanted raw Stalhrim. Besides, to improve these, it's heavy. Yeah, they're not even very good compared to what I'm wearing. And also my skill isn't very good either. Well, I'm really encumbered. I want raw Stalhrim. Oh, here's some raw. I think the best thing I can do is just take what little raw Stalhrim I can get and then improve the current equipment I have. This might be the only source I ever find. Oh. There's still some more in here. There we go. There's another vein here. I don't know how many I got. 2 or 3 from that last one. I had 2 from before. Serana's carrying it. I may have Stalhrim, but that doesn't mean I know how to work it into armor. That's all that I can see. Oh, a Draugr in there. Barbarian hero bracers, okay. Alright. I guess so. For now, we'll carry it. I don't have anywhere near the protection I used to, but I guess somebody needs to carry this. Who's willing to carry my old armor? Could this be the treasure I'm looking for? The ancient chest with Deathbrand. It's just south of the Reekling village that we passed by earlier. It is. It's lightweight, but...
Nice clothes. Doesn't it feel better to be able to move free?
I wasn't even thinking of that.
Done.
I'm not done. Okay. Yeah, it's, eat something. More cooked boar meat. Nord meat. Alright. We're right by, Raven Rock. Might as well go back home and sleep there. Well, kind of right by it. Seems like we're right by it. The Fist. And there's another, piece of Stalhrim, I think on this island. We have to go back to Tel Mithrin. We have to go back to the Skull Village. Elenea. Why does it show her by there? Huh. We have to go to Elenea. We have to go to the Windstone. Let's return home and sleep. What are you fools doing? Tell me it's not hunting brew.
For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know, the Dragonborn's come.
Hey.
Ah, fellow Nord. I didn't expect to see someone like you out in this middle of nowhere. So, what's your story, traveler? Why you roam around the land of fire and ash? Let us hear it, in exchange for a bottle of Ashfire mead.
Ashfire mead? Prefer that over hunting brew. I'll take the mead, sure.
No, drink up. To Skull!
To Skull. You probably know me. I'm a friend of Thirsk and Skull.
Ah, so you are a great warrior, indeed. Just as my mead told me. Like those who'd gathered in Thirsk hundreds of years ago. If you're a great warrior, then perhaps you'd care for a little contest. Well, my friend here counts to 5. You and I will consume as much mead as we can. Whoever drinks more wins the game. Simple enough.
Okay. Accept the challenge.
Good, good. Here, take 10 bottles of Ashfire mead. Drink as many of those as you can in 5 seconds. Wait for the counting. Here we go.
In 5 seconds, Ashfire mead? Oop, I ate a yum.
Aye. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, I see you're still standing on your feet. That is good, young warrior. Now, let's see who's the winner, shall we? The ice storm must have dried you to your belly. That is a lot of mead, my friend. Ah, you bested me, friend. Luckily for you, you didn't have to compete with me as a young lad, huh? But winning is winning. I congratulate you. Here, take 10 more bottles of Ashfire mead.
Thank you.
In case you've gone thirsty again. Farewell, my warrior friend.
Alright. Well, I'm carrying a lot of alcohol now. Unnecessary amount. I have too much food on me. Ugh, I can't eat anymore. My belly is completely full. I'm gonna vomit. Princess, take me to town. We'll offload some of this stuff when we get there. I think I found another of the chests. Wait, I think I'm supposed to use the Ring of Horpulation on another niche on that island off of Raven Rock. Not find another one of these. Deathbrand armor. One more piece left. I think it's by Tel Mithrin. I haven't slept. I'm getting tired. That island over there, I can see the niche. Oh, it's a little skull encampment right here. I didn't even know it was here. Hello?
Yeah?
Oh, what do you have for sale?
Take a look.
Leeks! Oh, by the gods. Really? Garlic. Stuff from home. Some of it. You don't... Oh, this is food. Spawn ash, trauma root, tundra. Some food and everything mixed together. So no, I guess no Daedric heart. Thank you.
Until next time.
And I can fish here too. Fish and... Let's see, the ring of... Put a fork in it. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe I can't fish. There's no bait? Guess no fishing here. Get that fork out.
What?
Nah!
I'm here. Let me fork you. Ah, come here. Whew. There it is, Surta's eye. Craft the Staff of Sheogorath. Always wants me to do something crazy. I guess he wouldn't be the god of madness without that. What is up here, huh? How do these rock formations even start? I have to get used to this heaviness, the armor. This is why I'm not able to carry much more, because I have a really heavy two-handed weapon and now heavy armor. It's Redren Guard protecting the island, or, well, Raven Rock. Guess they're keeping as many pirates away as possible. Look at their boat, it even is like their scarab homes.
What?
Nah!
Oh, who are you? What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Are you the same person? There's another... Yeah, I think he is. Thanks.
Aye.
Where they have the same stockpile. Oh, that's a woman.
Aye.
Hello, pretty one. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
I think they have the same stockpile. Right.
Alright then.
Can't I just shout at this thing? I'll save it for what the skull told me to... Oh, I can't jump that high. I can still jump, but not as far. Okay, so this is not our home. And this is abandoned, right across from us. I do have some things to sell. What time is it? Not... Things won't be open this early. Okay, I have some food to cook. Watch out! Constance! Wrap yourself around my legs. It's just temporary. I'll be definitely returning to my light armor at some future point. Right, venison stew.
You cook.
Yes, good food. It's got flavoring and everything this time. Hot horker and ash yam stew. Garlic ash yam fire sauce. Ash yam garlic horker meat. Well, it don't look very good to eat, but probably tastes good. That ash yam wasn't very good. Cooked pearl fish. Yes, let's cook it. Cook everything except for the angler larvae. And I still need more leeks, and now I need potatoes. Getting really tired. I guess I could. I could enchant the armor I have. I mean, it's unenchanted. This fur armor doesn't look too bad. I don't know about the helm. Kind of look like an idiot that I've killed 1,000 times over wearing this in Skyrim. Right, time to get some sleep. Tired? I am. You guys, time to close the door and find your own rooms.
Aw. Come here, you. I love our time together.
It's my favorite part of the day.
I love you so much, Torald. Okay. Clothes off and to bed. Now.
And when the world
Oi!
shall see.
Again? Every night. This is annoying. Huh, I'm actually quite close to the Windstone. Alright, I was gonna have a bath. Wash myself. I'm not taking care of the things that I want to take care of. I want to stay at back there. I was going to do some smithing. I'm dirty. Ice and rain bath. Good enough. Snow and rain, I should say. And the world shall see. And when the world shall see. Why do you always talk like that? I've got to return to the Skull Village. Even the Thirsk Mead Hall. I could have gotten more sleep, though. Right, let's go to Thirsk Mead Hall. Oh. I don't need to put it on my map, it's really close. Hopefully they won't attack me. There you are, Constance. Can I get down there? I think I can go this way. Little Reekling's working on it. Hello.
Finally, I can get some sleep at night.
Can you? You're able to get the forge working again.
Those things had filled it up with slop for their beasts. Elmus helped me wash it out.
Oh, you've cleaned the
fire
place up.
Still smells terrible. It's not as good as it used to be. But I still am, at least.
Are you getting back to work?
Cleaning out the forge was the easy part, but those blasted reeklings made off with most of my materials. And I can't forge air. You tend to wander around, don't you? If you come across any Stalhrim or ebony in your travels, bring them back to Old Halbarn. Help each other out.
Kind of need the Stalhrim I have. You want 10 Stalhrim and 15 ebony? I can't even get 17 for myself. Where'd you get your raw materials?
I have friends in Raven Rock, and a few among the Skal. There's not much metal on the island itself, but we can find what we need, when we need it.
There's plenty of ebony. The mines have opened again. What have you got for sale?
Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage?
Looking to sell to get rid of some of this weight. Bone arrows. Hey, Daedric arrows. Dog ebony armor? Dog dragon plate armor. Really? I don't even know what that would look like on her. You know, ebony looks better. I'll see what that looks like. Oh, look, I don't have the coin. Ebony ingots. You want ebony ingots? Ebony arrows. They've got a lot of nice things here. Wouldn't happen to sell Stalhrim, would you? Stalhrim arrows? Oh, by the gods, really? I have to see what that's like. Does not sell Stalhrim, I wish you did. But you have helped me. I still don't have enough. I need a few more. Ebony. I need 4 more ebony. Technically 3.5.
How did things go out there? Where is Bejeweled?
Great. It's not that simple. Bejeweled, I thought it was Bejeweled, was rejected by Hrothmund.
Are you serious? How did she take it?
She attacked me and I had to defend myself.
Ah, I see. I hope she fought well. Did Hrothmund recognize anyone else? Was it you? Is that why?
Hrothmund said the next Thirst Chief is a long way off.
Well then, I'll do my best to keep the Hall together until that day comes. Now look, I understand you were just defending yourself, and because you helped us retake the Hall, I'll look past it this once. But I wouldn't show my face in here again if I were you. Do we understand each other?
I'll keep out of your way.
See that you do.
Nothing to say about that, my love.
I was able to salvage most of the latest batch of mead. The rest was foul.
Huh. Really?
Good to see you.
How is the meat?
We lost most of the batches we had brewing before those things were here. One is just ready to take its turn, though, and it's about time to add some of the flavorings. You can't find them on Solstheim, but if you find yourself back in Skyrim, I wouldn't mind you bringing some juniper berries. They add a different kind of sweetness. Tart. Makes the flavor more round.
Okay. How much meat is left?
Enough for now, but I'll either need to get some more barrels or start importing more if we're going to make it through next winter. Last thing you want is the meat to run out just as the fire dies.
You plan to stick around here then?
Kuvar isn't enough to frighten me off. He makes a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, he wants what we all want. Peace and a warm drink. Good day.
Good day. Well?
My wife died. Things won't be the same without her.
I'm sorry. What are you going to do now?
We're gonna rebuild, the Hall and ourselves, in some form or another.
Tell me more about Thirsk.
Now that we're back where we belong, I'm hoping we can get ourselves back to what Thirsk deserves. We're colder than the snow and harder than steel. We wrap ourselves in both to remind us of the world we face. At least that's my hope. We've all learned lessons at the expense of this recent unpleasantness.
Could you train me to use heavy armor?
I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
I could actually really use that. I spent several hours being trained in the use of heavy armor. Something that I have actually never worn much. I did briefly in the Legion Heavy Cavalry. But it is not something that I ever grew accustomed to or really learned how to master. Hello.
Go away.
So there's one outside. 1, 2, that's 4. There's only 4 of them left. Help them retake their place. I did the honorable thing. I could have lied. I didn't expect her to attack me. If I had known that, I actually would have gone along with her little plan. Hey.
You have no idea how good it is to be back here. Thanks for your help, friend.
What have you got for sale? I've got some potions to sell.
Take a look.
The Windstone is not that far north of here. We will head there. Now, I will shout at it, and hopefully I'll start being able to destroy Miraak's ability to, well, do what he planned to do. I don't know, it may be a good thing for him to come here so I can defeat him, but then maybe he'll just go back to Apocrypha. It'll be a hollow victory if that is the case. There it is. Okay. Whoa, what? That's not the skeleton that... Yeah, necromantic dragon skeleton. That's the one I defeated. And the soul was stolen from me. Right, I don't want to shout on someone. I don't know how this is going to go. Maybe it will bring Miraak here. Maybe it will bring a dragon here. I don't know. What was it called? Bend Will. Here goes.
Go! That they have forgotten.
Heh. Whoa, it looks like it's gonna crumble. Get out of the way! Oof!
Oh, it's on.
What is that? Leave it to us. We got this.
Are you okay? Just stay close and you'll be fine.
Whew. That was great.
Whoa, I've never heard you shout like that. It's as if you were speaking with the power of an actual god. Petrifying. I guess in a good way, as it looks like these people here are now free of the mind control.
Yeah. Everybody is free. Horker tusk on it. Don't care for anything else. Huh, there's an Imperial here. Oh no, he's Nord.
Both fascinating and terrifying.
Hello?
Why was I building a temple?
Nobody knows.
I pray to the Allmaker
This
that
is some
whatever
dark
this was,
magic.
it doesn't
Has to
happen
be.
again.
Yeah.
I pray to the Allmaker that whatever this was, it doesn't happen again.
What
What
happened?
wonders am I doing out here at this hour?
Everybody go back to your homes. You're okay.
I must be
Be
going
careful.
mad. But then so must everyone else.
Ha! Alright, Miraak, summon me to your stupid statues. I should have done that this morning at that one. But I wanted to try it out at this one. It didn't get rid of the center statue, just the ones around it. That was great. Very satisfying. Now we have to talk to Storn. Where's... village is this way. East. Oh, great. What's wrong with me?
What?
I don't think I'm getting proper sleep doing that kind of thing. Waking up to work for Miraak, being completely mind-controlled like that. Got past. Hey, Constance. I bought you some armor. What are you carrying? Dog ebony armor. Really? Wonder if I could have improved it. Looks good on you. I can listen to that all day. This armor in its current form is not very good for me. How do you get to this village? Here it is. Let's go to Lon, get that salt thing over with. Look at the stack of horker meat. Yeah, that will last a while. Wow. I see Lon. He's over there. Let's go speak to him. Welcome to Out of Character Reflections. I suppose that is a better term than calling it the after video report that I was going with before. This video had the longest intro journal part that I've ever done in a video. I think it ended by the 17-minute mark or something like that. Which basically is like doing a documentary, a small documentary. The effort I put into my videos is insane at times. Anyways, I am going to be starting, like I said, I think the previous or the video before, I'm going to be doing little short clips, and I'm going to be posting them on my channel as well, so feel free to watch them. But the real intention behind them is to bring traffic to my channel, and I'm going to be posting them on X, and we'll see if that actually works. My chair needs to move up. And yeah, so I had a bit of a minor victory. You know, the camera's not tilted, but that second shelf. No, I used a level when making it. I put it together about 12 years ago. I think that it's just the heavy books up top have kind of warped it. Yeah. It's straight. I think it should have had a bracket at the very end to try to keep it instead of the 3 in the middle. Maybe space the 2 at the ends out by a foot. Anyways, I'm digressing totally. But if you're wondering about that, that's in my my video, what was it, channel news that I was making up to about the middle of last year. I had obviously people were seeing that and wondering, is that straight? It is straight. I was just looking at it. It's just that the boards have warped over time. And they were old. Those were, by the time I put those up, those are probably about another 12 years older by the time I got them. So it's something my mom used to have, so I think she didn't have brackets. Yeah, I bought the brackets and put it together. Anyways, yeah, I don't plan to do this all the time to the end of my videos unless you guys really want me to. But yeah, so I had a bit of a minor victory with the audio for Serana today. If you'll notice that there was a bit of feedback in previous Serana audio when I had her speaking. And there's actually a voice isolator on 11 Labs too, which can take anyone's anything speaking, fake or real, and then isolate it from any of the background noise and then just exclude the background noise. So I was able to use that for this video and I can't even hear it. It was almost like a mini drums going off in the background, which I kind of was hoping the music would fully cover, but you know, being the creator, I noticed it and it was bugging the heck out of me. But with that now, because I did all the tracks, and there was like 25 tracks of hers or more, and I was able to isolate them all and clear that all up, and it's just, I just listened to it and I'm very impressed. So AI can do some amazing things, and I am looking forward to the day when I can add in full video, audio, and music from the AI and have it look perfectly like it fits in correctly. And that's I don't want AI to take over. I just want it to use... I want to use it as a way of further telling the stories that I'm trying to tell. So, I mean, it's all curated by me. It's all edited by me. And even though it's AI, if it's not very good, I don't want to use it, of course. So, I really felt that because Serana is such a big part of Torald's story that she should have, if I could do it, before AI, there's nothing that I could really do about it. Besides Torald saying, Serana just said this, right? And that's not exactly going to work, so... But anyways, I'm happy. Minor victories, I'll take them. And, yeah, there's a lot of tools that I'm not even aware of that are currently out, even though I believe I'm ahead of the curve when it comes to a lot of content creators when it comes to AI, because I've really focused on it. I use it every day. Not just to make videos, but I communicate with Grok, and before that was Leo on the Brave browser every day for like the last year and a half. So I really know the limitations of Grok, especially the Grok's ability to create... you know, it's not Grok. It's actually, it's called the Aurora engine. Grok gives the commands to the Aurora engine to create the image, and then you get what you get back. Grok doesn't even see them. Grok can see images you upload and it analyzes, so I do use that as a way of giving back a video that the Aurora engine has given me to show to Grok and say, okay, so this isn't what I want, what can we do from here? And sometimes it takes so long to get the exact image that you want through Grok, but then again, on the other hand, going through stock videos, images, not as much sounds. Sounds seem to be easier to find what I'm looking for. But even just going through artistic drawings or existing stock videos and images, it can still take a long time before even AI. That could take a long time, especially if you're doing a video with so many images that you're going through. It can take a while to find the ones that you're looking for that are suitable. It would be nice if you can just quickly type in what you want to Grok, or even speak. There's also voice mode. I've done it a couple times with Grok. It's not as... It's not exactly what I need. I don't need to have a conversation with AI. It's interesting, like you'll talk and you'll finish right here, and then the AI will speak, so there's like a 2 or 3 seconds delay, but it is pretty close to a full-on conversation. But as I said, I don't want... AI's not going to take over, but I want to have it as a nice aid for my stories, so... And with me using it to help further what I'm trying to show, I really think that it could really help in the future, so... And, yeah, I think the future's bright when it comes to AI. Anyways, thanks for watching. Take care.